Hello again, or if this is your first time, welcome to the Canting Club. This week's wine is a white from Greece, made by one of the country's most respected winemakers, Vangelis Gerovassiliou, who made the marvellous Malagousia white that we drank back in May. This is his Viognier. It's a lovely medium greeny gold colour, quite light for a Viognier, with the green tinge giving away the youth of the wine. This is a 2015. Oh, wow, that's heavenly. Viognier is famous for its exotic bouquet, but this is amazing. It just soars up out of the glass. And there's so much going on in here. It's got the trademark Viognier aromas of honeysuckle blossom and ripe apricot, but loads more. There's piercing sweet citrus fruit, pineapple and lime peel, backed up by a real hit of fresh ginger. And tropical fruit, lychee and mango. And there's more. Fresh green herbs hovering somewhere between oregano and sweet Thai basil. And underpinning all of that, there's a great raft of toasty, smoky oak. This wine was fermented and then aged for 5 months in small French oak barrels, most of them new. That's quite a lot of oak, and the toastiness, although initially hidden by all the fruits and flowers, is quite pronounced. If I had to condense this nose down into a single sentence, it would be Rose's lime marmalade on buttered toast. It's incredible. How can the palate live up to it? Oh, but it can, eventually. It's quite subtle at first after the fireworks on the nose. After the sweetness on the nose too, this is mercifully dry. A lot of Viognier isn't, though there's a sweetness from the fruit and from the alcohol. 13.5% alcohol in this full-bodied wine, but not heavy, because of the lovely, zingy, zippy acidity on this. A real surprise. Viognier is notorious for its low acidity. But this is terrific. You can feel it on the sides of your tongue and the corners of your mouth. Lovely mouthfeel, aided by the alcohol and by a creamy texture from the lees contact that this has had. And just by the intensity of the fruit. Pure, bold flavours of peach and lychee and ripe pear. Also in here is a nuttiness of sweet chestnuts, a bit like marron glacé. That's probably from that lees contact. While aging in the barrels, it was in contact with the lees, the dead yeast cells, and these were stirred up once a week. That's quite a lot of yeast contact. As well as being responsible for the nuttiness, it's probably also responsible for the creamy texture on the after palate there. Wonderful stuff. And then on into the finish, where it's warming, you can feel the alcohol, but really spicy and smoky. That might be down to the oak. And long. And on the end, an intriguing hint of bitters. You know, a bit like Angostura, but maybe orange bitters, because there's a citric thing about them. Just amazing. If you had to make a checklist of what I don't like in white wines, this wine should have ticked most of them. It's very perfumed. It's high in alcohol. It's heavily oaked. It's made from Viognier. Really not my favourite grape. But I don't just like this wine, I love it. Up to now, pretty much the only Viogniers I've ever liked have been from the ancient homeland of the grape, Condrieu on the Rhone Valley, tiny little village. Condrieux have the minerality and acidity to match the exoticism. But this is world-class Viognier. And I know because the night before I opened this bottle, I went to an en primeur tasting of Rhone wines from the excellent 2015 vintage, same as this. And there were 4 Condrieux there, from great names like Niero, Rostang and Ogier, costing from £30 to £52 a bottle. I'd put this up with any of them. There was only one of them I think was better than this. I'm going to be buying lots, even if I have to get a new wine rack to fit this ridiculously oversized bottle into. Cheers!